unpopular opinions that will piss you off. People, what up? What's good, man? It's your boy TwoCentz. We got part 2 of the unpopular opinions, man, from the Cloud9 YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm ready to get mad. I'm ready to hear something controversial. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
Popular opinions that will probably piss you off. At least half of Sabrina Carpenter's audience doesn't care about her music. They just think she looks good. As a matter of fact, this isn't just for Sabrina Carpenter. This is for
Dang, he getting right into it. Wait, hold on. I was expecting a little intro or something. Hold on, I gotta hear that one more time.
Audience doesn't care about her music. They just think she looks good. As a matter of fact, this isn't just for Sabrina Carpenter. This is for a good amount of female artists in general. But I'm using her as an example. Now, welcome. And before you say I'm wrong, what's the first?
Hold on, bruh. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really listen to female rappers or pop music, and that's the majority of female artists. So I can't even tell you, you know what I'm saying, whether I agree or disagree with that. But I'll say it like this, bro. We know Ice Spice is mad famous and her music sucks. People just like the way she twerks, so he probably right.
First thing that you think about when you think of Sabrina Carpenter? As a matter of fact, let me answer that for you. You don't think of espresso, you think of her doing those sex positions on stage.
Right.
Proved my point exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, her music is cool. It's alright. It's decent. It's listenable. At the same time, we all know of Sabrina Carpenter because of her crazy antics, not because of her music.
Right. But he said the fans, didn't she? So, but I feel like the majority of her fans are probably, they got to be like white girls or something. Like I said, bro, I ain't tapped in with Sabrina Carpenter, but I guess he's right. For everybody who's actually not a fan of her music, they just say they like her because she look good. So yeah, I'm rolling.
Yeah. Hell, I've probably listened to an Olivia Rodrigo song before I listened to a Sabrina Carpenter one. Again, don't think it's bad, just don't care. And you most likely don't care either. Hell,
Edit.
Because most of her audience doesn't really care about her breakups, they just care about her ass cheeks, and they're trying to see those over her getting her heart broken. Game is game, ball is ball. Next one. Number 2, being weird on social media is only cool if you're attractive. Just being...
Y'all feel like that's an unpopular opinion though? I feel like, I mean, that's obvious to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just being weird. It's like, even, what is it, like the flirting thing? Like, if, you know what I'm saying, if you holler at a girl and she thinks you're attractive, it's not creepy, but if you're ugly, it's creepy. Like, I feel like that's common sense, bro.
Honest, I don't like that this is true, but it is true. I'm gonna keep it a bean. For instance, if somebody like Quinn Blackwell wasn't fine as people would think she's a literal psychopath. And the same thing with Ted Bundy. Like, imagine linking with a girl and she had a teeth collection in her drawer. You would think she's insane, right? Now imagine if that girl looked like Ash Cash.
Right.
Now,
and that's why y'all like me, bro, because I'm weird and attractive. You know what I'm saying?
all of a sudden she's a squirt. My point proven exactly. Next up. Thing number 3. People need to stop being embarrassed so much and just live life. And just because you have a rip in your pants doesn't mean it's the end of the world.
Stop being embarrassed so much and just live life. Man, these ain't, I feel like this is not unpopular stuff, bruh. You know, sure, obviously, right? I mean, okay, bro.
People need to be more comfortable with being humans, not robots. Let yourself
You're
be
right.
a fuck up. And instead of being embarrassed, laugh at it and move on with your life like everybody else does. Like nowadays, people are too scared to dance at a party. Brother, that's the whole point of being here, to dance. I promise you, nobody thinks that you're cooler by standing on the wall trying to aura-form. Live life, Jazz. The hoes are not impressed. And also, most of the time, nobody really cares about your Instagram flick. So wear what you want and just post what you want. Stop caring about other people. You're not an influencer. You're a human being. Stop trying to act like one. Thing number 4, fist fighting should only be reserved for actual serious conflict. If it's
Yeah, that's true, bro. I mean, obviously, use your words, bro. I mean, y'all seen the video we just watched yesterday, bro. Was, I mean, he gonna pay a steep price for overly using his fist. But yeah, man, like, why are you out here fighting people, bro? Especially nowadays, you shouldn't be ready to fight because people are not ready to fight. They're ready to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So
anything besides that, then talk it out like real men or like a real woman. Let's be inclusive. Like, if fighting is the first thing you want to do after you get into a disagreement, I'm gonna be honest, you need to grow up.
Right.
Like, honestly, that just stop being cool after high school, bro. Like, nobody cares that you want to fight. We're grown adults. Learn to talk out disagreements. The only time you should honestly fight is to defend yourself or defend your family.
Right.
Besides that, you're doing a little bit too much. Just talk it out like decent human being. Fighting is just pointless. Thing number 5, height doesn't matter unless you're a professional athlete. Unless you're trying to...
wrong. Now I'm not. Now that's controversial. That's yeah. So let's hear his reasoning first, and I'm gonna tell you why he's wrong though.
Guard LeBron or get massaged like Deshaun. Height doesn't really matter in your life. Let's keep it a bit. Yeah, women care about it theoretically, but at the same time, as long as you're masculine, women don't really care about it. They just say they do. I seen a 5'4" guy pull a 6-foot girl the same day he met her, and the only thing he did was just be himself. But also, he had confidence. When you really that, it really doesn't matter how tall you are. Keep that in mind to all of my short niggas out.
Sure, as far as pulling girls and stuff, but you know what I'm saying, when it come down to, okay, there's something on the top shelf, bro. Height definitely matters, man. Hey, bro, how you look as a grown man, 5'4"? Hey, man, can you hand me that hot sauce off the top shelf? It look. Height matters, bro. You don't want your son being out here 5', 5'2". Come on, man.
There. Height doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Unless you're trying to guard Steph Curry, I'm not gonna lie to you. Next one, I'd rather trust a bad person who's honest about who they are than a quote-unquote good person who lies a lot. Honesty is very valuable, and in my
I feel like you're not a good person if you lie a lot, though. All right, I agree with him. I feel like he only really had one unpopular opinion in this video so far, though. But it's interesting to watch, though. I'll say that.
opinion, I'd rather trust a bank robber who's gonna tell me he robbed a bank than a financial advisor who steals money from me on the low. At the end of the day, they're both thieves, but at least one admitted. Nobody's perfect, and people try to betray that they're perfect all the time.
Right.
So don't trust the people who do, and trust the people who are honest about who they are, even if they're not the best person. Because in all reality, nobody's perfect. And the people who try to betray that they're perfect are the real ones that need to be watched at all times. Next up, war is the stupidest thing ever, and instead of innocent men dying for leaders who don't care about them, those same leaders should do.
Now, speaking of fist fighting, though, and I don't know how I feel about war, bro, but I heard this thing, right? It was like, instead of leading, right? Speaking of fist fighting, instead of leading your whole country to war and sending people in the field and bombing and this and that, the leaders of each country should fight. They duke it out. Whoever wins, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they trying to do, they get to accomplish, and you just gotta hold that. How y'all feel about that? I don't like war, man. I just don't know if it's the dumbest thing ever, but obviously it's not good at all. But let's hear him out.
Get out to a battle of the death instead, and I guarantee a lot less wars would happen.
Wait, hold on. What did he say there?
Ever, instead of innocent men dying for leaders who don't care about them, those same leaders should duke it out to
Oh, he literally just said what I said.
a battle of the death instead, and I guarantee a lot less wars would
Bruh.
happen. Plus, that would be entertaining as fuck. I mean, imagine Trump and the president of
Right.
China just duking it out for the ones. That would be peak entertainment. You're like, you can't tell me otherwise. And I'm totally not bringing that up because of a recent controversy that's happening in the world right now. Stop involving innocent people into your battles. Because I promise you, I have no problem with any other country except ours. And I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me, especially the soldiers that are fighting for your country. So be a man and go fight yourself. Just like back in the medieval days, the kings always led their soldiers to battle. What changed? Next up, I'd rather an all-natural 7 out of 10 than a BBL plastic 10 out of 10.
Y'all know how I feel about the BBLs, bro. We probably got about 10 BBL, anti-BBL videos on this channel, so obviously I'm agreeing with this.
In all honesty, real beauty isn't makeup and lip fillers. It's stretch marks and bad acne. I don't want to see you at your best. I want to see you at your lowest because I still find you attractive. And a lot of times, I find you more attractive because I don't want to love an IG baddie. I want to love a real person.
Right.
Sometimes women don't understand that, but y'all should because it will save y'all a lot of stress. Because I promise you, the beauty standards that y'all try to set on yourselves, y'all are setting on yourselves. A lot of guys just don't care.
I'm glad he said that, bro. The beauty standards that y'all said. Thank you, bro. It's not the man-made beauty standards. Y'all coming up with this, you know what I'm saying? You need to get these fake titties and BBLs and lip. We don't like that. Maybe the rappers do, but we ain't rolling with the, you know what I'm saying, the brick cheeks, stuffed cheeks.
As long as we can find a good girl who actually loves and cares about us, who we personally find attractive,
Right.
we're gonna be straight. You don't have to have big titties, big ass, and big lips. I don't care. I guarantee most guys.
You don't gotta have fake ones, right? I'm gonna just leave it there.
don't care either, especially the man for you. Stop trying to please all of us and please the one that's meant for you. And the only way you can please him is by being yourself. That is what he will like, not Kylie Jenner. Like I
Right.
said earlier, I guarantee half of the pressure you put on yourself is put on you by other women. And you shouldn't try to please other women by looking good. You want to please yourself or the guy you want. So stop caring. I promise you, women be so jealous of other pretty women. It's so weird. So lock the f in. Next up, school is just programming for you to be a worker. You go to school from 7 to 3 and you work a job from 9 to 5. Do the math. They want you to be a worker, not a human. Because when you really think about it, half the information we learn in school we don't really need. And
Just school is just programming you to be to work, be a worker. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. And I feel like the education system is gonna change, especially nowadays, because we got all this AI stuff. So, I feel like all the busy work is gonna get eliminated. You know what I'm saying? But that's an interesting take. I can't really give y'all opinion about that because I haven't really thought about it that much. But I don't think I disagree with that off my like initially hearing it, right?
really just giving us work so they can teach good work ethic. So when we get to our jobs, we're actually grinding. And when we get burnt out, we're used to it because we did it all throughout high school. Plus, outside of elementary school, school doesn't allow you to be creative. And one of the most important things for a human to do is be creative. Creating life is the best.
You know what? Maybe the actual like content of school. I'm just kind of the reason why I can't like tell you guys exactly how I feel about it is because like I'm thinking back to forget what you learn in school. Like I'm thinking about how school like molded me and helped me like become who I am today. Like outside of the math tests and all that, like like joining the basketball team or like you know making new friends, like all this stuff outside of the actual work, is the reason why I what I'm saying, I can't exactly put it into words, but I feel like I feel like I agree with him though as far as like the content of school, because a lot of the stuff, bro, I had to. I know we rambling a little bit, y'all. It's reaction channel, man. I remember like in math in high school, I forgot what level of math it was, but we had to like calculate if a man is jumping off of a Ferris wheel into a moving bucket of water, at what angle and what time. Like, come on, bro. When am I ever gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Best feeling in the world. Literally, that's why it feels so good. And creating something and bringing it into this world is one of the best feelings you can ever feel. But school draws you away from that and puts you in an office chair. Quite literally, which is why I just think it's a glorified prison disguised as beneficial. And I'm not just saying that because I'm unemployed. I'm really just saying that because, well, I am unemployed. But I'm unemployed because I chose to be a creator, like I was always meant to be. Which is why a good amount of people hate school, because they want to be creators, not workers. But some people are really good at being workers, so they just end up doing that. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just what you want to do with your life. Plus, you can work a job and still create on the side.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. But if you were wondering why you don't like school, it's because you don't like working. At least for somebody else's dream, not yours. Next up, jorts is L fashion. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I will never get jiggy with wearing jeans shorts. I will
He said jorts.
either wear.
I feel like it, and I never owned a pair of jorts, y'all. But I really feel like you could get some decent fits off with some jorts, bro. I can't, not like a tank top, but like one of them like sleeveless. You know what I'm saying? Shirts with like some semi baggy jorts and like some decent shoes, and I feel like you could get some stuff off with the jorts, man.
Jeans or shorts. Mixing the two just doesn't work, especially when they're very long. It kind of just looks like you just dropped in from the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they gotta fit a certain way, but nah, man, I feel like you could get some fits off with the jorts, man. How y'all feel about it?
I get that's the whole point, but at the same time, I'm not really a 2000s type of fashion type of guy.
Right.
When you really think about it, we're really going back to the 2000s style of fashion. Everyone's wearing baggy now. I ain't gonna lie. We're really just flip-flopping at this point, because I swear 5 years ago, everybody wanted to wear skinny jeans. Now you get called gay if you wear something that slightly hugs your thighs. Like, bro, I remember a time where you got called homeless for wearing baggy. Now it's popular. I ain't gonna lie. This crazy. Not hating or judging, though. It's just crazy. Next up, anime is the best genre of television right now. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my personal opinion.
I feel like this is kind of cheating to say, because I don't think anime. I mean, because there's genres of anime, like calling anime a genre, like the wording. I mean, I love anime, clearly, right? I don't know. I just feel like he cheating by saying that.
But this is also kind of facts right now. I don't care about Love Island. I don't care about The Bachelor, and I for damn sure don't care about no freaky ass Too Hot to Handle. All I care about is Solo Leveling, Dan to Dan, and Windbreakers, bro. If you're not watching these 3 anime, you're missing out. Now, I'm not just throwing shots at reality TV. Regular TV, well, it's actually been pretty good, but I just think anime's better. I mean, I can't lie. Abbott Elementary is a cool comfort show. Forever on Netflix was low-key eating, and The Last of Us was good until they this season, I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, anime is just kind of peaking right now, and hopefully it keeps going on this run, because I don't want this to take the age like Michael B. Jordan's secret signature milk. If you can't guess what I'm talking about his last but not least, NBA playoffs is way better than NFL playoffs, but NBA season is far worse than NFL season.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's crazy. I mean, we're in the off season right now as I'm like making this video, but yeah, it's, you know what? Actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Depending on who's healthy, like I hate to watch an NBA playoff series if Steph Curry got injured like this past year. Like I don't want to watch the playoff if Steph not playing, bro. Like if certain like Tatum got injured, like hella players got injured. So I feel like it depends on who's healthy. But let's say like in both the NFL and the NBA, like all the key players are healthy. I'd probably say I agree with them.
And it's not close, I'm not gonna lie. If you need proof for this, just look at this year. Nobody cared about the NBA until the playoffs hit, and now it's the biggest thing in the world right now besides soccer. And in my opinion.
And also, bro, the regular season like for NBA is too long. Like it's 82 games. Right, like football, what is it, like 16, 17 weeks? It's only like one game a week, so you're not like exhausted trying to watch all the games. Some of the game, like every game matters. Some of the NBA games don't even matter, bro. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if, man, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, bro.
The NBA is just better than the NFL playoffs. It just is. Because the NFL playoffs isn't bad, but it's just okay. And nobody really cares until it's the Super Bowl.
Right.
So it's just kind of like whatever. But the NFL season, though, see, that's peak right there. Partly because of red zone betting, and it's just a vibe. It's just football. Amazing. I honestly feel like this because of how many games are played, but at the same time, it's whatever. If the NBA season was shorter, I feel like low-key it would go band for band with the NFL season, but it's just too many games to really care. But for some reason in the playoffs, it's just perfect. It's just the perfect amount of games. I feel like this is the same thing for college football and basketball too. March Madness, yay. Regular season, no. College football season, yay. Postseason, yeah. Besides that, I appreciate y'all for watching. Go follow the Twitch if you want to see me. Yeah.
Interesting video right here, man. How y'all feel about the jorts? How y'all feel about the what he say at the beginning, bro? What he say at the beginning, man? Oh, I can't even remember, bro. But I really enjoyed this right here. Shout out to Cloud9. Y'all go check him out. As always, it's your boy 2Centz. Say it with me. TCZ. We out.